Saints rookie quarterback Tyler Shough is already getting work in with Saints players and his teammates, and is building a connection and relationship with the fans and city of New Orleans as well, which is something we haven't seen from previous starting quarterback Derek Carr over the past 2 years, who now faces questions about his future whether or not he plays in 2025 due to a shoulder injury. And yes, we do have confirmation of where Tyler Shough's first meal in New Orleans was, and no, it was not Chipotle. Before I continue, I'd appreciate it if you would take 5 seconds to subscribe. We're trying to hit 10K this year. Help support the channel, like the video, stay up to date with all NFL and Saints related content we'll be posting here throughout the entire year. That being said, let's get into what Tyler Shough has been doing since being drafted by the Saints. The Saints drafted quarterback Tyler Shough a little over a week ago in round 2 of the NFL draft with their second pick in 2025. There was mixed emotions about this pick, rightfully so. There's a lot of reasons to be disappointed with the pick and upset with it, but there's also things that when you watch him play and you look at his physical abilities, you can like it, but only time will tell whether or not the Saints made the right decision or not when it comes to drafting Tyler Shough. But right now, Tyler Shough is already putting in work with some of his Saints teammates after being drafted just over a week ago by the team. Over the weekend, it looks like Tyler Shough got together with some of his teammates on the offensive side of the ball and got to work. Bob Means was there, Foster Moreau was there, and Juwan Johnson, who he already has chemistry with because, well, they played in college together. He was there as well, though, with Tyler Shough getting in some work. Here's a photo of Shough with Bob Means on Bob Means' story. You scroll down here, Juwan Johnson is there. It looks like they're at the Tulane Stadium. I think that's where they're at. Correct me, someone in the comments if I'm wrong, but this looks like the Tulane Stadium. And down here, we also got some more photos. Here's Tyler Shough rolling out. Some of them are videos. Juwan Johnson is somewhere over here. Foster Moreau is somewhere with a knee brace. Here he is right here. Foster Moreau, Bob Means, and Juwan Johnson with Tyler Shough there. And someone else was there from Tulane. But Tyler Shough already getting in work with his teammates just a week after being drafted. A big takeaway from this for me is that he's already in the city. He's probably settled in now, probably has a place or is arranging stuff there. Maybe he's living with Juwan Johnson as of right now, but he's already getting in work with guys on the team. He's already in contact with them and he's trying to build a chemistry with them and trying to get himself established as the team's #1 quarterback. We even have a video that Bob Means posted on Instagram, which is pretty cool. It showed some footage of Tyler Shough throwing them the football, Bob Means catching it, Juwan Johnson being there. Pretty cool video, just seeing some more behind the scenes stuff of what they're doing to get some work in and to build that connection. Now, there are 2 things that are not relevant to Tyler Shough, but I want to talk about. Foster Moreau has a knee brace, had surgery on his knee earlier this offseason after suffering an injury versus the Buccaneers in Week 18. He has a knee brace on. He's been moving. Just something to keep an eye on. And from the looks of it, it looks like Bob Means gained a little bit of weight, packed on some weight, and got bigger. He is 6'2", so I think he is the tallest receiver on the team outside of Kevin Austin Jr. So that's something to keep an eye on. That's 2 things that stand out to me. Bob Means looks like he's gained some weight, which is a good thing, and Foster Moreau has a knee brace. Tyler Shough getting working with his guys already is an awesome sign, but we've also seen quarterback Spencer Rattler getting to work with Kevin Austin Jr. earlier this offseason in Arizona. And obviously he's been at the team's voluntary workouts as the team's probably #1 quarterback, getting working with Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, Juwan Johnson, Moreau, Bob Means, all those guys as well. So Tyler Shough is not the only guy getting in work, but it's great to see him working with these guys in Louisiana so soon. And on top of that, the guy who he's competing with has also been getting work in with these guys as well. We all know it's going to be a starting quarterback competition between Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shough, as Mickey Loomis announced after the draft. Derek Carr seems to be out of the picture at this point, as he should, just for both sides' sake. Spencer Rattler has the advantage, I think, because he has 1 year of experience. And as of right now, if they were to play a game tomorrow, Spencer Rattler probably is the starting quarterback. But now that they have a whole camp, I think it's Tyler Shough's job to lose. He's the quarterback who Kellen Moore handpicked. He's the guy who they chose to spend a 2nd-round pick on. So in my opinion, it's Tyler Shough's job to lose. Spencer Rattler will give him some competition for sure, and I think he probably starts off as the #1 quarterback by default, starting off at camp. But again, I think it's Tyler Shough's job to lose, and their end goal is to have him start Week 1. I mean, Ian Rappaport in a video, when talking about Derek Carr, he said that while they're hoping that Tyler Shough is the future of the quarterback position for the Saints and the franchise quarterback long term, He says, at least for right now, he's the quarterback of the present.
They sat there and waited, and maybe their quarterback of the future, but probably their quarterback of the present was the guy they took.
And according to The Athletic, an NFL executive would be surprised if Tyler Shough isn't the Saints quarterback one with Derek Carr's injury. So all signs pointing to Tyler Shough being the week 1 starter. Again, we got to see them go through the competition, but just using common sense, he's the guy who this coaching staff handpicked. They're going to build their offense around him. Tyler Shough is likely going to be starting week 1, which is why it's important to see him getting reps in with the 2 starting tight ends. And Bub Means, a guy who presumably is going to be the number 4-ish, number 5 receiver on the team. Regardless of who wins the starting job and regardless who ends up starting, I'm just excited to see these 2 guys battle it out. 2 young guys, 2 guys who have talent. I just want the best guy to win. Rookie minicamp for the Saints is at the end of the week. I believe it is the June 9th to June 12th. And we're going to get our first look at Tyler Shough and these other rookies, of course. But Tyler Shough is going to be the headliner at the rookie minicamp. But also, too, second-year players do sometimes show up to these rookie minicamps. A few years ago, the Saints had a tight end and a few receivers and running backs who are in their second year show up to the rookie minicamp. I'm curious to see if Spencer Rattler shows up to the rookie minicamp. That's something I'm going to be looking out for. And if I was him, I would be there. Rookie minicamp is basically for rookies, obviously. But like I said, the Saints in previous years have had second year and third year players show up at rookie minicamp. And if I'm Spencer Rattler and I'm allowed to go there, I would 100% be there, showing off my arm, showing that this is a competition. This is not just gonna be the Tyler Shough show. That's definitely something I'm going to be keeping an eye on later on this week. Back to Tyler Shough though, not only are we seeing him build a connection and chemistry with teammates, but we're also seeing him build a connection and chemistry with the city and the fan base, which is important. We saw how disconnected Derek Carr and the Carr family were with the fans in the city. It just kind of felt like nothing ever clicked there. And it wasn't just because of his on-the-field play. Jameis Winston, the fan base loves him, the city loves him, even though I personally think he is not a better player or quarterback than Derek Carr. More talent, but not better, but the fans in the city loves him. There's a connection there. That never happened with Derek Carr. So when it comes to Tyler Shough, whoever is advising him to do the things that he's doing, or if he's just doing it on his own after doing some research, whatever it is, he is doing a great job. And he's simply just winning the fans over from doing small gestures and doing the little things, which matters a lot. He posted this on Instagram after getting drafted. Shout out to my Twitter if you want to go follow me there. But he said, God's timing, if it was easy, everyone would do it. New Orleans, you'll get everything out of me. I will die on that field for y'all. Fleur-de-lis emoji. Who dat? He's willing to die on the field for us. Put the boozy music on there. Like, this is a guy who definitely knows what he's doing, and he's getting the fan base on his side with little things like this. And then his first meal in New Orleans was reported by Fletcher Markel, saying the Saints rookie quarterback Tyler Shough is in NOLA. His first meal, a New Orleans institution, seafood with the owner, and he was told that the dinner lasted 3 hours and everyone loved Tyler Shough. He's smart, polite, but we're most impressed by how respectful and humble he is. Here's a photo, and there's Tyler Shough in the back. So his first meal in the city, known for its food, was not at Chipotle. That's something that definitely got people on their side as well. If you don't know, Derek Carr's first meal in New Orleans was Chipotle, and that ticked some people off. Not only is this happening though, but Ian Rappaport said, this is a great choice first meal. The next step, Tyler Shough and Will Campbell, the Patriots left tackle, who is from Louisiana. They share an agent, and Tyler Shough called Will Campbell and wanted to learn about the city. And Will Campbell's response was, I'm taking you gator hunting with me, which is part of something with the state, obviously. Can't wait for those pictures as well. So obviously, he got some advice from a guy from Louisiana, Will Campbell. Maybe he was helping advise Tyler Shough on some things to say, do, go, to get the fan base in the city on his side, and obviously it's working out well. People are definitely happier about the pick now than they were about a week and a half ago after seeing what he's been doing with the fans in the city just in general. So Tyler Shough is embracing the city and the fans, and what's that saying? If you love New Orleans, it'll love you back. And Tyler Shough is embracing the city and the fans just a little over a week into his time as a Saint and being drafted, which is something you just absolutely love to see. Tyler Shough right now is probably doing the best PR he probably could have ever done after being drafted by the Saints, and he's winning some fans over. he's going to have to obviously play well on the field to keep fans happy and to keep them on his side. And that starts later on this week out, rookie minicamp. That's where his rookie season is going to begin. And I'm excited to get this first look at him along with some of the other rookies, of course. But for now, he's doing a great job connecting with teammates, fans, and the city. Let me know down in the comments what you make of what Tyler Shough's been doing. I think it's great that he's working with his teammates already and just kind of embracing the city. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with more NFL and Saints daily content, and I'll catch you next time. My name's Cash. Have a good one. Peace.